Bump Beth.
So this is where rotten reality and heartless will destroy Henrietta Biggle.
Indeed, Alan. Queen Bee Beth took me here some time ago when she and Lewis saw that mysterious girl neither of them has a clue about. Do you know anything about a mysterious girl?
I haven't got a clue either, Henrietta. I don't even know what she looks like. Definitely mysterious.
Have you ever been to Abbey Park before at this place? This is my second time visiting, as like I said a minute ago. Queen Bee Beth took me here to show where that mysterious girl destroyed rotten reality and heartless once and for all. Lewis has been around this park multiple times, he has. He recommended me to visit the park as it helps him to take photography of nature and scenery backgrounds.
I've never been to Abbey Park at this place before until today, Henrietta. It was a good suggestion to come here. It makes a change from being at Paul's apartment most of the time.
Shall we see some Canadian geese? I bet you have no idea what they look like.
Sure thing. There's the big lake nearby the cafe. We'll likely see some Canadian geese.
Does Alan fancy Henrietta? Am I asking myself too many questions? Oh, Tom Riddle, you're overanalyzing Beth. Maybe I'm taking the wrong impression of Henrietta. But since Daniel gave his previous room to Alan, he has been spending far much more time with Henrietta Biggle than he has ever done so with me when he lived at the apartment. What shall I do? I could call Karen or Chia Hao to see if either of them know more about Henrietta. Hello? Karen?
Hi bestie. How are you feeling today?
I'm doing okay. But I would like to ask you about Henrietta Biggle to see if you know much about her.
To be honest, my best friend, the only things I know about Henrietta is that she works in the comfort room with Sarah and Natasha along with you. She lives in Lewis's old bedroom that appeared between Lewis Vlog 1 to 60. She has close friends of Daniel and possibly Oliver Lockwell, and apart from those facts, that's all I know about her. She has been getting to know Alan more since he now lives in the room Daniel used to sleep in.
Well, that's what I want to ask you about, my bestie. Do you think Alan might like Henrietta Biggle more than me when it comes to relationships?
I don't know, my best friend. Tough question. I could ask Sarah or Natasha the next time I see either of them, and ask about Henrietta to see if Alan fancies her or you more. I'll get back to that question.
Thank you, Karen. I really appreciate it. You enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you later back at the apartment.
Those Canadian geese are certainly interesting, Henrietta.
One time at this lake, there was a falcon flying by, and it's pretty rare to see those around in the British parks and lakes. Have you ever seen a falcon before, Alan?
I seen falcons on a David Attenborough documentary, but apart from those, not in real life from my own eyes.
I do say, Alan, you look handsome as you are.
And you are. So beautiful, Henrietta. There's not enough women like you. Caring, understanding, selfless. I can go on, I can.
Alan has decided.
I'm impressed that you got planning permission for a pub location that has been shut down in 2005. The building will be almost collapsing since the place has been boarded up nearly 20 years later.
Do you know when you're going to own that old building, Peter Borking? Is it months or years you have to wait for a response from the council?
I'm presuming, Hugh Jackson, I should get a response before Christmas of 2024. There's no guarantee that I will get a response before then, but I think my chances of owning that very old pub will create a wonderful career for my life, and also for my CV.
Hi Beth Bumblehug.
Beth, are you okay?
Oh? She looks disappointed in something.
I'll let Paul know so he can check on her.
Hello there. How are you today? I'm doing pretty good, thank you. Today I thought we'd come back to the woodlands like we did on LV 1112, I think. Yeah, the episode where I heard that mysterious girl some time ago nearby around here. That's something you don't see every day. It's not a proper, it's a bit like a waterfall like, and a weir. But it's very different with all those holes in there. Have a closer look. Now something you definitely don't see every day. I've never been around in this area before. It's an interesting landmark, I can say. It's different. Have any of you ever seen anything like this in any public areas before? I don't think I have, to be honest with you. All that water going into those holes and going through this bit. This is what the rest of the river looks like. And don't forget, people, to keep things brief. Don't litter. Is it too much to ask for? This is an interesting scenery, this is. I've never seen an area like this before. Not anywhere from my eyes. Maybe the reason why I didn't hear that girl from 2 episodes ago is because she might be located around here somewhere instead of where I was last time. Maybe she is somewhere around in these woodlands. I've been further down there before, but she might be in a different area of the woodlands. Bear in mind, this is the same woodlands that creepy dream I've had when that girl appeared. this path. As you can see there, it's more muddy than where I'm standing. Sometimes, even if a woodland has not been like any type of rain for hours, certain grounds can be muddier still. So if you're going to go for a walk around in the woodlands like I'm doing today, be extra careful because some paths can be slippery. They can be because of the ground and the mud. And I'll try to make sure while you're walking as well, I mean serious for a minute, make sure you're looking on the ground where you're walking because how muddy and uneven the ground is. No, I didn't fall in the mud by the way, but I know you would love that to happen. It's really muddy trying to cross this bit, but I managed okay. I still haven't heard anything or seen anything about that mysterious girl. I wonder if I'm getting closer. If you don't believe me, it's really muddy where I am. Have a look around. Really muddy around in these grounds. And parts like this is going to be muddier than this side of the area. And make sure you don't wear trainers on these bits because they'll be too deep for your trainers and you'll get your socks muddy. Really nice around here though when it's not raining. I bet it'll be nicer when it's drier and warmer, except when there's a heat wave. I bet the one thing you do miss is wasps. You want them to come back. No, don't. Alright, no, just say that in full capital letters in the comments. That was a teeny weeny joke. Oh, Tom Riddle. Let's gonna move on. Come on. Yeah, so as you can see, you just had to be a bit extra careful where you're walking. Especially on these bits. Now you believe me. Well, I was originally going to go further, but I think the ground's a bit too soggy and a bit too muddy to go any further down there. Why are you so judgmental with everything? It's already bad enough for me trying to walk around here. All I'm just trying to do is just explore the woods. Because that's too much to ask for. We best head back. Which way should I go? It's too muddy down there. We've tried that way. Let's go there. There's not much around here that I wanted to, apart from this big rock. Fancy this? Well, let's just get out of the way. Right, if you wanted to get out of the sight, sorry. There's a full view of the rock. I just thought I'd show you. Now that's a pleasant sight for the first time on the show. Shush! Really? Alright, I'm just kidding. How often do you see a rock like this? I haven't seen any from episode 112, 112, when we were further around over there in the woodlands. I know I warned you about be careful where you walk around on the ground, but you don't see this type of size of stones or rock, not like this one. Good, isn't it? Maybe it might take me longer to find more about that girl, but surely I'm a lot closer than I think. I don't know which way to go. You go and see everyone else for now, and I'll let you know at some point if I do know any more about this mysterious mystery that I only got certain information about. You see Alan, go and see Alan and Henrietta Beagle, and I'll see you on another episode. As per usual, bye bye everybody, bye bye, see you next time and do well in life. Don't worry about me, and though I'm not lost, we never go, you don't know where you're back. You're lost, it's just that simple. I'm not lost, I know what I'm doing, thanks. Doom and gloom and grey and rain. Hello, bonjour, konnichiwa. Alright, that's all, fair enough. Should have gone to Specsavers, shouldn't I now? See you soon.
Oh. I'm definitely seeing you soon. Lewis. Be prepared for me.
Beth has been in her bedroom all day since lunchtime. She hasn't even came out to go toilet.
I hope she is okay. Sarah and Natasha told me she hasn't even turned up to the comfort room for her work this afternoon. You should go in, Karen, and ask her to see if she is okay.
Whoever it is, I don't want any company right now.
It's your best friend, Karen Besselai. What's the matter, Beth?
Oh. I'm sorry, Karen. It's nothing that you've done. It's just by the fact, Alan and Henrietta kissed at Abbey Park today. I had small feelings for Alan for a while, probably since either when we had our first night in the apartment, or when Daniel Dickinson done that Valentine's night he did last year on Lewis Vlog 84. I think Alan fancies Henrietta since he has been spending more time with her than he is with me. I don't know, since he was fired for threatening Alessandro, he has been seeing Henrietta more, even before Daniel gave his old room away to Alan when Paul gave Daniel Alessandro's old bedroom on the ground floor.
Maybe, Beth, that Henrietta and Alan has been talking to each other about more things and possibly personal stuff with each other since Alan first moved into Daniel's old room. Just because Alan would probably prefer Henrietta to be his girlfriend than you, it doesn't mean to say that you and Alan can't get along because you had a likely crush on Alan for some time. I bet you and Alan himself probably agreed to remain as friends only. I'm not with anyone. Neither is Graham or Peter or Olive Lockwell.
Maybe one day, Karen, I might finally meet my match. Alan was the only one I fancy than anyone else at the apartment.
Isn't this sunset beautiful, Alan? It gives me holiday vibes.
It's definitely beautiful. Just like you. The sunset is gorgeous. But nothing is now more gorgeous to me than you, Henrietta.
Say, Alan, shall we watch Elemental on Disney Plus? I got an account and I'm more happy to create another account for you.
Sure thing. I haven't seen Elemental, but I've heard of it. I heard a new Pixar movie coming out that's called Ello. I also heard that Inside Out is getting a sequel this summer coming. I love you, Henrietta Beagle.
I love you too, Alan Burgerton.